Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
A wildfire is burning near Cheney this evening. Spokane County Fire District 3 is on the scene, and there are no evacuations as of right now, and no structures are threatened. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Jordan Smith. Here's a live look at where that fire is burning. It's 1 mile west of South Pine Springs Road and West Lance Hill Road. Fire Chief Cody Rohrbrock said that the fire has burned around 5 to 15 acres and is burning grass and timber. That fire moving quickly towards rocky areas. Firefighting aircraft is on the scene, helping put out that fire from above. Evacuations are now downgraded for a wildfire burning at Clear Lake Pines Beach Club near Medical Lake. People living in the area were originally told to leave immediately. As of Saturday night, the Spokane County Fire District 8 said that the fire was pretty much knocked down, but not yet contained. District 3 crews were working to put out that fire. They also had help from a helicopter up above carrying a bucket. The fire edge is 100% lined, but that does not mean that the fire is 100% contained. The fire has burned around 12 acres. The 4th of July is just 2 days away, but tonight a local fire department is sending out another reminder that the use of any fireworks is illegal in certain cities of Spokane County. Starting tomorrow, the Spokane Valley Fire Department will be patrolling neighborhoods looking for anyone who might be in possession or using fireworks. Those who are could face fines. Peter Choi had a chance to ride along with the Spokane Valley Fire Marshal and explains why it's important for the public to be reminded every year.
What we're looking for are, the things that are aerial type displays that could spread fire quickly in a neighborhood. That is what we're trying to avoid.
Starting Monday, Fire Marshal Brett Anderson with the Spokane Valley Fire Department will be on the lookout for illegal use of fireworks, especially in the large neighborhoods and multi-family housing.
Talk to folks, ask them if they're having a good holiday. Let them know that fireworks are illegal, and we'll be patrolling the area, the night of as well. So
usually the fireworks still goes on for like a couple weeks.
Neighbors say, though lighting off fireworks has been illegal for decades, it's too common to hear fireworks even after the holiday.
Yeah, so whatever they got left, they're still shooting them off.
Now the question is, how important is it for the public to know the damage that fireworks can cause? The fire marshal says there are many injuries reported because of fireworks, and he says fireworks can cause a large fire in your neighborhood.
The areas of bushes and brush and where pine needles get dropped, that's all dry, and it's fuel right now. It doesn't matter what color the grass is. There's other fuels that can be ignited.
Spokane Valley Fire says illegal possession or use of fireworks can result in a $536 fine for each violation. The public is recommended not to purchase and use fireworks, but instead to visit local fireworks shows.
Plenty of places for us to go that haven't seen us on a 4th of July patrol to go educate and make sure that people are being safe and having a good holiday, but without fireworks.
In Spokane Valley, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Well, and that brings us to our first look at weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joining us this Sunday. Chris, I know you guys are looking at wind gusts and those dry temperatures ahead of the 4th. What can you tell us?
Absolutely. Very dry conditions and breezy, not as windy as it was yesterday when we had our red flag warning, but 17-mile-per-hour gusts in Spokane. We have 16-mile-per-hour gusts in Sandpoint right now. These winds will die down this evening, become relatively light overnight, but then pick up again tomorrow afternoon. Here's our forecast wind gusts for tomorrow evening at this time. 18-mile-per-hour gusts in Spokane. Some of the strongest winds will be down through the Okanagan Valley because our winds are now shifting to the north, and that is why there is a red flag warning in effect for the Okanagan area for tomorrow because of the gusty winds and the bone dry conditions. Here's a look at our relative humidity right now. Many locations are in the low teens across the region, and we will be in similar territory again tomorrow. Very dry air coming in from the north. 80 degrees at 7 o'clock. It is going to be a beautiful evening, and we're going to be cooling down quickly. Clear skies, lighter winds, dry air, all of those things add up to radiational cooling already in the 60s by 11 o'clock. There is a warming trend, however, in the 7-day forecast. I'll let you know how hot it is going to get in just a few minutes.
All right,
Jordan?
Chris, we're looking forward to it. Thank you. A man from Spokane Valley is dead tonight following a drowning in Coeur d'Alene. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says they got the report of a man possibly drowning in the Spokane River near the North Idaho College. That person was able to be brought to shore and later transported to Kootenai Health, where he later died. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says they'd like to remind the community to recreate safely this weekend. A young man drove off into an embankment near Athol Saturday night. The Timberlake Fire District says they responded to the crash about 15 minutes before 8 p.m. That crash happened near Nunn Road and McFarland Road. Crews were able to remove him from the car. He was then life-flighted to a hospital. The fire district says the fire district couldn't say anything about his condition or if drugs or alcohol played a factor in that crash. The man accused of killing 4 members of an Idaho family will have to wait until August for a hearing to determine if there's enough evidence for a trial. And now a judge has issued a gag order in the case. Police say Major John Kaler told them he, quote, snapped last month and shot his 4 neighbors because his wife said an 18-year-old from that family exposed himself to Kaler's children. A judge said that attorneys, witnesses, and family members connected to the case are not allowed to publicly discuss what happened or any potential evidence. Prosecutors say they will not seek the death penalty, and if convicted, Kaler faces life in prison. 2 people were killed in a mass shooting at a Baltimore block party early Sunday morning. Officers say they found a woman who died at the scene and another adult who was killed in the shooting. 28 others were injured. 3 of them are in serious condition. 9 victims were taken to the hospital by emergency crews, and police say 20 other victims took themselves to area hospitals to get checked. Investigators say they're reviewing surveillance video and speaking to witnesses in what they're calling an extensive crime scene. Police have not yet identified any suspects. Well, we still have much more news ahead here on 4 News Now, including a cancer drug shortage that's impacting the inland Northwest, what hospitals are doing to get by. Plus, a Newport hospital is back delivering babies following a year-long closure. How this is going to help soon-to-be mothers in North Idaho. And with temperatures on the rise, it's the perfect time to get out on the water. And this week's Air Fort Venture, we're giving you a bird's eye view of the rapids on the Spokane River.
4 things to know about your weather. Clear and warm tonight. We'll be in the 80s for the next couple of days and not as breezy as it has been. I'm keeping an eye on our air quality as wildfire smoke from Canada approaches. I'll explain after the break.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Take a day off, skip Mondays, and be water-wise this summer.
It's the biggest trade-in event in America today through July 9th at Cal.
This is your chance to trade in anything, and I mean anything.
So you can upgrade to a better set of wheels by trading in the old for something better at Cal.
Don't miss the $50,000 Sunday hot seats at Northern Quest. That's Sunday with an E on the end and a cherry on top. It's a play on words. July, Sunday, hot seats, you get the idea. And it's happening noon to 4 p.m. every Sunday with a Y in July. Don't overthink it. Just swipe your Camus card and be playing your favorite machine when your name is called. The $50,000 Sunday with an E hot seats every Sunday with a Y in July. Only at Northern Quest.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
This week, Walker's Furniture is combining their anniversary sale with their 4th of July sale for double the discounts. Where the more you spend, the more you save, up to $760 off. Or you can take advantage of special 5 years no-interest financing with no money down.
So you can get that new living room furniture or stylish bedroom set you've been wanting and pay for it later.
Making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less.
During the 43rd 4th of July sale at Walker's.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tubs. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Tuesday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Live with Kelly and Mark every weekday morning.
Well, we have had beautiful, bright blue skies so far this weekend, and even with a few local fires, things have been relatively clear. We do have a change in our weather pattern, however, that might tap into some of the wildfire smoke in Canada that visited us in May. We're going to see a northerly flow develop starting late tomorrow and into the 4th of July that may bring that familiar wildfire haze over the region. Still dialing in on exactly how that is going to impact our air quality, our visibility, our bright blue skies, but something to keep in mind, especially if you are in one of the sensitive groups that really has trouble with wildfire smoke. And I know there are many of you. Mostly clear skies tonight, 54 degrees for an overnight low, winds dying down, 84 for a high tomorrow, sunny and warm, wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Any wind at all with wildfires is unwelcome, so we will be monitoring that as well, as our temperatures are going to be increasing, our relative humidities are going to be low, and wildfire is going to be a concern throughout the holiday weekend and beyond. Our temperature trend over the next 7 days, we're going to be a little above average tomorrow, and then warming up into the 90s by Thursday, Friday, and into early next week. Our average high, again, down around the 80-degree mark. That will be the warmest weather of the season so far, 93, 94. We've only hit 91 so far this season. Overnight lows tonight, cooling down nicely. We'll even be in the 40s in some locations, 50s elsewhere. Highs tomorrow running a little above average, in the 80s in most locations, with just a few 90s around the region. Your 7-day forecast after some breezy conditions tomorrow, our attention turns to the potential for hazy conditions with that wildfire smoke from Canada. 4th of July, a high temperature of 86 degrees. Should be good firework watching weather with light winds. Temperatures in the 70s at 9 o'clock. You might need a sweater for the walk home, but probably not. Should be a really nice 4th of July. Jordan?
All right, Chris. Well, I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, so thank you. And the weather has been pretty much perfect this holiday weekend to break out the rafts and paddleboard and hit the many lakes and rivers in our area. And in this week's Air for Adventure, we're taking a trip down the Spokane River, starting in Peaceful Valley.
We're on the Spokane River here, rafting, floating, enjoying. A little cold, but not too bad. Great time of year, yeah, especially if you got a little tube. It's really good. Just enjoying the summer days here as long as they are here. Everybody should be out here if they got a tube and a life jacket, absolutely. And a whistle, make sure you got a whistle.
We went rafting and we had a lot of fun.
Oh, she loves it. Yeah, she was couldn't decide whether she wants to be in the big raft or on the little tubes with them, but she's been having a blast.
We had a bunch of fun. We went like over there where there was a rocky beach where we had lunch.
Put in about 10:30ish. Hit a couple of rapids, went under the bridges there, and it's clean, it's easy accessible, especially since they put that new little park downtown underneath the Maple Street Bridge. They got a ramp that goes right down to the water. It's real easy. See lots of fish in it. Wish I would have a fishing rod or something, so it's a great day. Nice and warm.
I had really fun, and yes, I'm coming back.
Well, it's been 3 years since borrowers have had to make payments on their federal student loans, and while some have taken advantage of this interest-free period to make a significant dent in their total, others are having to rework their budgets for a new monthly payment. Sarah Carlson is the founder of Fulcrum Financial Group in Spokane that helps people navigate financial freedom. According to Carlson, now is the best time for borrowers to evaluate their budget and current spending. She says the best way is to list out all of your baseline expenses and make sure your loan payment is included. And if your current income is not enough to make those payments, Carlson says there's still time to explore options because not paying your loans could have a long-term impact.
Anticipating a third of people won't respond and won't react, well, guess what? If you do that, it will affect your credit score forever. And then every time you go to borrow money, it's going to cost you more. You do not want to make that mistake.
Carlson says if you can't make your payments, finding a new job or seeking the help of a financial planner could help. You could also contact your loan servicer to see if income-driven payment plans or loan forbearance is an option. Keep in mind, a forbearance will pause your payments so your credit does not take the hit, but the interest will keep building. Well, after ceasing deliveries for a year due to staffing challenges, Newport Hospital is once again delivering babies. And this is great news for many expecting mothers across North Idaho since Bonner General in Sandpoint closed its obstetrics unit earlier this year. And for the last year, families had to travel to Providence Holy Family Hospital in Spokane to have their babies delivered, an hour away. And in the first month it's been open, the rural hospital has delivered 5 babies. Although the town of Newport only contains about 2,000 people, this hospital serves 14,000 between Washington and Idaho. Staff says before they reopened, some patients would have to get hotel rooms nearby Spokane as they waited to go into labor.
Physicians continued to do prenatal care for our patients during the pause on deliveries in Newport, and I was fortunate enough to be able to, I had the time and the energy to get privileges at the hospitals down in Spokane.
And because it is a rural hospital, staff members say they can only do low-risk deliveries, and although rare, there still could be situations where women would need to travel to have their babies delivered. A nationwide cancer treatment drug shortage is having an impact on Spokane hospitals and their patients. Dr. Brett Gorley, who's an oncologist at Multicare, says this shortage is having an impact on cancers ranging from breast to lung to ovarian and many more. Gorley says the shortage has really ramped up in the last couple of months due to an overseas production center being shut down, and we are now starting to feel those ripple effects. This has caused hospitals like Multicare to decide who gets these drugs and who doesn't. Gorley saying that most times it comes down to whether the cancer is able to be treated or not. And as far as an alternative goes, it is all dependent on what type of cancer you're up against.
If we don't have these drugs, then we really have to think about what their cancer is and what their alternatives are and see if there are better alternatives. Sometimes there is, and sometimes there isn't.
According to the FDA, there are over 130 drugs that are on short supply right now, including the 4 cancer treatments. Gorley says Multicare has assembled a task force to track the status of the drug supply and has been told it could go on for another 6 to 12 months, which some cancer patients don't have. Well, Townsend Farms is recalling frozen fruit that may be contaminated with listeria. The affected products were sold under the brand name Private Selection at Kroger grocery stores. They were also sold at Kroger's subsidiary groceries, including Pick and Save, and Ralph's, and Food for Less. The problem is with mango chunks supplied by a company called Sunopta, which is used in the fruit bags, rather. Only bags containing these mango chunks are a part of the recall. Listeria infections can cause a classic digestive distress, commonly referred to as the stomach flu, but it can also be serious in children, frail or elderly people. Listeria can also lead to miscarriages and stillbirths. No cases of listeria from the possibly contaminated fruit have been reported so far. Coming up in sports, the Seattle Mariners were looking for a win against the MLB leading Tampa Bay Rays. Our Alex Crescenti shows us in the M's All-Star Luis Castillo could get the job done, or would the Rays leave a sting on their way out of town?
Download the 4 News Now app today.
The festival at Sandpoint is back for its 40th annual Summer Series. Celebrate with live music on the lake and under the stars. This year's headliners include Britt Floyd, Gary Clark Jr., Train with Better Than Ezra, The String Cheese Incident, Michael Fronte and Spearhead with Soja, REO Speedwagon with Charlie Farron, Ashley McBride, and the grand finale, The Princess Bride in Concert. Tickets are selling fast. Visit festival@sandpoint.com to get your tickets today.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti. That's cold. Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
The best time to get the biggest savings on the world's best mattress sets from Serta and Beautyrest is right now during the 4th of July sale at Walker's Furniture. Plus, take advantage of special 5 years no-interest financing with no money down.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale today through Tuesday. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only. New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Hot pink. It's punchy. It's powerful.
This hour is on trend as stylist Xana Roberts-Rossi pulls off celeb looks for way less. Next, Rachel.
Watch Rachel Monday at 3 and 4 News Now at 5.
Well, we are just a week away from the 2023 MLB All-Star Game in Seattle, and as it stands right now, the Mariners will be represented by just one player, and that is starting pitcher Luis Castillo, and that's going to be disappointing for Mariner fans to hear, but the honor for Luis is well-deserved. Through 17 games pitched, Castillo owns a 3.1 ERA with a 4.1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Pretty good there. On Sunday, he got the nod for the M's in the series finale against the Rays. A rough start for him, though. In the first, it'll be fellow All-Star Randy Arozarena with a deep drive to left field, and that's gone for the home run. And just like that, the Rays with an early lead. Next inning, it's going to be Isaac Paredes with a near identical shot, and the Rays with a 2-0 lead for Castillo, his 9th home run given up in the last 5 starts. Luis would give up 6 runs through the first 3 innings, but eventually settles down. In the 4th, he gets Wander Franco swinging to end the inning. He finishes with 6 strikeouts on the afternoon. Castillo was able to afford a rough outing because the offense decided to give him some run support today. In the bottom of the 6th, Tom Murphy with his 5th home run of the season helps tie the game up at 6 apiece, and we're going to fast forward to the 7th inning. Bases loaded and 2 outs for Jose Caballero, but Jason Adam gets him on the elbow, and the Mariners with an absolute gift, taking the lead and not giving it back as they go on to win this one 7-6 and take 2 of 3 from the best team in baseball.
Today's game was about offense, and as much heat as our offense has taken here, and rightly so, we have not produced. I just thought the way the guys responded today was awesome to see. It's in there.
Mariners will have one last road trip before the All-Star break as they'll start a 3-game series against the San Francisco Giants starting tomorrow evening. And now that we've reached the month of July, that usually means sports are really slowing down on the playing field. But for the NBA, they're just warming up. It's the start of NBA free agency. A couple of former Gonzaga Bulldogs are getting paid as well. Over the weekend, Sacramento Kings center Domantas Sabonis agreed to a 5-year contract extension that's worth up to $217 million, including $195 million in new money. This past season, he averaged more than 19 points a game and was named All-NBA third team as
he helped lead the Kings to the playoffs for the first time in 17 years. And former Zag Rui Hachimura signed a 3-year, $51 million deal to return to the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura averaged 12 points a game and was a key player in the Lakers' run to the Western Conference Finals this past season. Hachimura was an All-American and earned WCC Player of the Year during his 3 years at GU. For News Now, we'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire's Made in America sale is returning July 2nd through the 14th. American-made brands like Bassett, Paul Robert, and more are on sale now. Visit our showroom for high-quality products crafted with American pride. Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Find countless ways to play and stay in CDA at visitcda.org.
Water is an essential part of our everyday lives. It's important that Spokane acts wisely to preserve our precious water resources and not waste money on evaporation and the need for supplemental water infrastructure due to a burdened aquifer. Please avoid watering your lawn between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. and limit watering to under 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. If we all do our part, we'll keep our river flowing strong, even in times of drought.
What's in a name? A question that has never had more relevance. First American Title has been rebranded to Flying S Title and Escrow. Since 1905, we've been helping people protect their property rights. When the time comes to choose a title insurance and escrow company, the choice is clear: Flying S Title and Escrow. Idaho's longest operating, family-owned title and escrow company is now Flying S Title and Escrow. We're not new, but our name is.
Don't miss the $50,000 Sunday hot seats at Northern Quest. That's Sunday with an E on the end and a cherry on top. It's a play on words. July, Sunday, hot seats, you get the idea. And it's happening noon to 4 p.m. every Sunday with a Y in July. Don't overthink it. Just swipe your Camus card and be playing your favorite machine when your name is called. The $50,000 Sunday with an E hot seats every Sunday with a Y in July. Only at Northern Quest.
We'll be in the mid-80s tomorrow, a little warmer than today, still breezy at times, with blue skies and sunshine.
You love to see that, especially going into the 4th. A lot of perfect weather to be watching those fireworks go off.
A lot of people have the day off tomorrow, too. They are at the lake for the whole weekend.
Yes, I wish we were there with them. That would be really nice.
Those lucky people.
We just do a live show from the lake.
I think that'd be from the paddleboard. That'd be kind of nice. Just get up there.
It's easy, right?
It's beautiful out there, guys.
We'll talk to engineering, see if we can make it happen.
See if we can pull that off. Yeah, that'd be great. That's going to do it from us here tonight. We'll see you at 11.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.